Hi, I'm Carnager Mom. Welcome to AmsterdamVideo.com.
The stars over Amsterdam.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today it's Wednesday and the start of February. So yeah, I want to do a little segment this time. Yeah, things doing a bit differently than usual. About 17 years ago, I visited Japan, Tokyo, Japan. And I'm going to present to you on the Wednesdays some footage I took back in those days, which I think might be of interest to you. At least it's a nice registration of the times that were back in those days, and it's interesting to see. Now keep in mind, back in those days I totally didn't have posting videos online in mind. I mean, it was back in 2002, so it was way before actually doing anything YouTube-ish or whatever. So I never thought about having the video being seen by a large audience. It's basically a home video. So what I did is take out those segments that are of interest, that are usable for broadcast, so to say, and I edited them together in neighborhoods at the time. So Tokyo is a very large metropolis, and they have all these towns, all these neighborhoods, which make up Tokyo basically. So yeah, I took several of those neighborhoods and I made several videos of that. And I think that will pretty much capture the unique things about every such neighborhood. In its own video. What remains to be said? I think I'll just give it a go, and please enjoy this first one, which is Akihabara, Akiba for short. It's also known as the Electric Town or the Den Town, which is it's basically the most famous part of Tokyo these days. Ever since the 90s, perhaps. Yeah, the most famous neighborhood of Tokyo. Why is it so famous? Because there's it's the Electric Town, as I already said. It's the place where ever since the World War II ended, everything gathered regarding electronics. So all trading in electric equipment took place over there for Japan, for Tokyo. So it became like a technology hub. They had the first VCRs, the first television sets, the first computers, and later on it turned into an anime and manga haven, as true anime and manga, the Japanese cartoons and comic books. Akiba gained more of a fame, basically. So it also became a point where all those things come together. So what you're gonna see in Akiba, also back in those days, are a lot of Japanese comic book characters, cartoon characters, combined with computer games, video games, electronics, cell phones. Back in those days, there were a lot of flip phones, but they already had some sort of internet access. I-mode is what they called it. and they were quite advanced back in those days compared to the rest of the world. Nowadays, we look back and we say, whoa, that those phones ever existed. But hey, they were high technology back then, and there were so many. It was, quite a sight to see. Anyway, decide for yourself. Tell me in the comments what you think about this little segment, and what you think about Akihabara, how it was back then, how you remember it, if you have ever been, and what do you think about it as it progressed onto the state it is now, as in at least if you know what it looks like now. Of course, you're not really the audience for Japan usually, but still, as it's an interest of mine, I'd like to share it anyway. This became quite the intro. Without further ado, here's the footage. Enjoy.
Voor in eet vaker. Maar kijk even zo doen. Heel smal.
naam van een film natuurlijk.
Zeker.
Aan de overkant van de spoorlijn. Ja, dat hebben we net. Net makkelijk doen. 時間持って